Hello and welcome back to my channel, and yes, this is something I do believe you've never seen before, and it's me actually perusing the Ubisoft store. And obviously, when money is involved, oh god, the first thing you should check is EA store, and the next one should be Ubisoft. And what do I see here? It's Avatar: The Frontiers of Pandora, the game. Now, when I first saw this, I thought they're trying to bring back the original Avatar game, which actually came out the same year as the movie came out, which is back in 2009, but apparently no, they are already preparing to screw stuff up. How do I know that? Oh, it's pretty simple. As you can see, they are already snowcasing the Snowdrop. Where have I seen this Snowdrop engine before? Yeah, definitely doesn't really ring a bell, does it? Anyway, reading through, I see that the release date is set for 2022, which is kind of interesting because the new James Cameron movie, Pandora number 2, or Avatar number 2, I don't know, I can't believe it's the same thing, is also kind of supposed to release in 2022. So let's take a look what they are offering here.
The world of Avatar, the James Cameron and his team at Lightstorm brought to life is epic in so many ways. It's brimming with life, it's bioluminescent at night, and it's majestic in scale as it is rich in details. As the world of Avatar is so different from anything we've done before, we had to do some major upgrades and big improvements to our engine. In the past, Snowdrop allowed us to build amazing cities, but to capture the natural beauty of Pandora, we needed to push Snowdrop even further. We have created the Pandora that you can experience from the deep, dense jungles on the ground to the grand vistas high up in the skies.
So with Snowdrop, using the microdetail system, we can propagate thousands of assets in one frame. This allows us to have a lot more highly detailed environment for Pandora.
For the game, we created a varied amount of vegetation using automated placement, and this is significantly more objects than we ever had before. So by moving visibility testing to the GPU, we can now process way more objects per frame.
So the advantage of Snowdrop is that it can handle quite complex shaders. To add more life to the vegetation of Pandora, we created many interactive shaders that can be affected by the player, from real-time wind simulations and interactions to intelligent plants reacting to your presence.
We don't just explore jungles on the ground, we also get to fly our bungee. So we added a new volumetric cloud system in Snowdrop to improve the visual quality of our sky.
With ray tracing, we can now illuminate Pandora in a way we never could before. This way we can have real light reflect from the emission and the bioluminescence coming out from the plants, making Pandora more vibrant and more realistic.
Real-time ray tracing allows us to greatly improve lighting in our game. Ray-traced global illumination and reflections make our game appear more naturally lit and more photorealistic, even when there are dynamic objects, dynamic weather, or time of day.
The different activities that NPCs can perform in the world and the different animations they have can make the world feel really alive. So for Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, we wanted to take this one step further and created a system where our NPCs understand the state of the world. For example, weather, player progression, or time of day.
The teams at Ubisoft have done a fantastic job improving Snowdrop. In every project we do, we push the engine further. But Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is without a doubt the biggest leap we've made so far. And we believe it will provide our players with a truly immersive Avatar experience on the new generation of hardware.
Okay, so if you think this is very good news, let me remind you which games are using the Snowdrop to begin with. It's a Division and Division 2. And if name Division does not instantly scream at you, downgrades for PC and even bigger downgrades for consoles, and now they're hoping for the next generation of GPUs, which literally means 3000 series, which are currently out of stock and probably are going to be still out of stock when this game hits the shelves. Well, I can see how this will go pretty poorly, but you know, I really hope they finally succeed. I will take a Snowdrop engine over the Anvil they've been using for their goddamn god-awful game Backbone. It's literally just, I don't even know how they can reuse that engine year after year, but you know, here we are. I will definitely take Snowdrop. I mean, in comparison with the graphical fidelity and performance, I do believe Snowdrop is a better option here, but come on. Ubisoft doesn't really have a proven track record of using the best engines available. Of course, it's in-house engine, but still. And I'm kind of getting off the point. And the point is, we already had an Avatar game. So what do you say if we just jump in and take a look at it? Let's do that. So your eyes are not deceiving you. This is actually Avatar, the game. And yes, as I said, it actually launched in 2009, which is, to be fair, almost a decade ago. A bit more, to be fair, but oh well, you kind of get the idea. And we're gonna explore it a little bit. So, for 2009, this game does actually have some cool features. First of all, I'm able to run it on 2K, which is amazing. We're not gonna... Ooh, and penalizing. Come on. Let's crank it up to 8. I don't know how that escaped me. DirectX version, DirectX 9 or 10. I do prefer to use 9 for the simple reason for older games, DirectX 10 does not necessarily mean stability, and I do believe DirectX 9 is kind of like the golden middle compromise road, so you know, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Force widescreen FOV. We might revisit this later on. As you can see, there is some... It was designed for the first 3D glasses. Of course, Crysis actually had the same option, so starting from Crysis 2, I believe, you actually had an option for 3D. And Crysis 3 kind of did it as well, so it's not really that, you know, unseen. However, general performance, and as you can see, all the options we have here, fire, physics and stuff, this is cool that you can toggle it, to be honest. Because again, all these things, shading, terrain, geometry, post effects, come on, you don't get half of this in much newer games than 2009. Either way, what we're gonna do, I'm probably gonna shut up. We're gonna just start a new game. And, oh, this did not age well. How dare you assume their genders, right? Shit. No, I'm not gonna go easy on people who are creating fuss where there shouldn't be any fuss. I don't know. Yeah, this looks about right. Look at this manliness. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Let's just roll the game and let's see how good or bad it's gonna be. Oh, okay. Beans. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Right? Probably not. Anyway. Let's go.
Shuttle 2 clear for landing, docking bay 9.
Roger. Initiating final approach. Hell's Gate, docking bay 9. Every time I tell him, stop sending grunts, and every time, more grunts arrive.
Signals specialist.
Yeah, same thing as far as I'm concerned. But I won't be dealing with you on Pandora, okay? You're Dr. Harper's problem. You disappoint him, and that becomes my problem. So I got 3 words for you. Don't screw up.
I got it.
So file away fantasies of a tropical vacation. If you go cowboy like the rest of these jarheads, you'll be dead inside 2 weeks. I guarantee this planet is the most hostile world you've ever seen. But you keep an open mind, and she'll reward you in ways you can't imagine.
Exopacks on. Repeat, exopacks on. The Pandoran atmosphere is highly volatile. Never remove your mask outdoors. Exit quickly to the forward transport.
Welcome to your new home, people. Hell's Gate. I'm Officer Midori. Not much in formalities, so you can call me Kendra. I'll be in charge of your orientation. Now, which one of you is Ryder?
That's me.
Okay, you stay put. The rest of you, climb on board and you'll be shuttled to the main complex.
So, in general feel of the game, as you can see, they did kind of try to keep the Avatar vibe going on, so we have this. I've seen this vehicle before. Kind of reminds me of Halo a bit, or I might be completely off. Anyway, so as you see, we're not actually bound to wheelchair, which is good, and I do believe we will have a choice. We can either play as a native Avatar or the Na'vi species, or as a Marine. Spoiler alert, Avatars are much more cooler than Marines. Marine campaign is so fucking boring, you will literally fall asleep and it will finish without you. The Na'vi campaign, however, gives you so much cool stuff. You get different bows, spears, and whatnot. Anyway, let's see how far we can progress to get the party going.
Commander Falco's been damn near frantic for your arrival.
Falco?
He's the reason you're here, but I'll let him explain it all. First things first, let's get you up to speed.
Wow, 5 years of sleep in space and now it's go, go, go.
A lot's happened while you were in stasis, and not all for the better. Now that the noisy stuff is out of the way, let's check your avatar. Dr. Monroe should have it ready to go. You set?
Are you kidding? It's all I've dreamed about for 5 years.
Just watch yourself around Dr. Monroe. He treats the avatars like his own personal guinea pigs.
Blue training drill has been postponed until further notice. Code Blue training drill has been postponed.
In case you're wondering, none of these scientists seem to be bothered, apart from that guy apparently. That's kind of nice. Let's get this party started.
If it isn't the signal specialist. About time you showed up. Day 1 and you're already behind schedule. Head over to the link bed. Let's put you into your avatar and see if you're worth the small fortune it cost to send you here. Chop chop. We're not paying you by the hour.
Nice to meet you too.
Senior Science Officer Victor Monroe at your service. And just because your DNA is a 1 in a billion match doesn't mean you can be a princess. Get moving, Tiara.
If I'm not getting paid by the hour, I literally can just stand, to be honest, because, you know, it's gonna defeat the purpose of telling me that. Oh well, he's a dick.
This will seem a little strange.
Take it slow. You might feel a bit disoriented.
Looking good, Ryder. You're doing well.
This is trippy.
All's normal. Your readings are solid.
Baby steps, Ryder. You look good.
Whoa. It's okay, Ryder. This is normal. Sit down and we'll send you back.
You're actually quite good at this. With my fine tuning, you'll be zipping about with the best of them. You're a fine specimen, Ryder. Now run along. Officer Midori's waiting for you.
But listen, you need to find Kensington and help him bring the side. Commander Falco's ready for you. He's eager to meet you. He usually doesn't interact with the Avatars. Hates them.
Folks got a thing against Avatars?
Like I said, there's more going on here than you know. You don't want to be in his bad books. Elevator will take you to Falco. Good luck, Ryder.
It kind of sounds like the Papa Dragon is about to meet us. That's the guy actually we're thinking about here. The big badass guy who ordered to shoot at the sacred tree or whatnot in the movie, you know? Oh, we can actually see how they grow avatars in here. Pretty cool, right? I mean, a lot of effort went into this game. However, you have to understand, this game literally came out not even half a year after the movie launched. So you can just see how quickly someone is able to make a game if a lot of money is involved. Of course, it's not really, you know, fancy schmancy, but there are some nice things, like the lighting is semi-good. There are some reflections going on. Well, we can't see our own reflection, which is weird. We can explore. Ooh. Anyway. Some hollow panels here and hit there. I mean, nothing fancy, but it sets the stage, so...
Ryder, hard to believe you're finally here. Seems like a lifetime ago I approved your commission papers.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Drop the formalities, kid. I've got a priority 1 situation. Someone in the Avatar program is feeding classified RDA info to the local Na'vi tribe. If word gets out what we're planning, we gotta have a full-scale native uprising on our hands.
What exactly are we planning?
You'll see soon enough. It was me who fought to get you here. Your skills as a code breaker are highly underrated on this planet. Play your cards right and you'll go far. Screw up, and this planet will spit you out like pogey bait.
I'll do my best.
Right now, your job is to find that mole. Gather your gear and thumb a lift to the lagoon base. Time to hit the ground running.
Well, guess we're going. Somehow I don't remember this much running around at the very beginning of the game. But I guess we'll figure it out. I just need to find the guy with the planet symbol. Are you automatically picking up the mask? Oh wow, what a coincidence. There's one right here.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Blue Lagoon. Yes.
Welcome to the park, sir. The park? Yeah, Blue Lagoon. We fenced in the whole area. Big check of Pandora Wilderness. You want to see the planet? This is as safest place to do it.
How are we supposed to see the planet from inside a fence?
Seriously, man, you do not want to go beyond the fences, okay? I heard about a dude lost his arm to a plant. A frickin' plant! You serious? Like the clap. Officer Midori's waiting for you near the main gate.
Ryder, you're just in time. We've got troops caught in the wire. They're reporting Viper Wolves moving on them.
Viper Wolves?
You'll love them. You've worked a turret, right? Good. Climb the main gate and lay down some covering fire. Move it!
And now you will see how boring the combat is for the Marine session. As you can see, it was very hard, very intense and very interesting, because that's what you get in Marine campaign. Also, this weird thing, but this is a game mechanic, and honestly, as annoying as it seems at the first, this will actually save your ass more times than you can imagine. It's actually a pretty nifty feature. So yeah, just an FYI.
Not bad for a signal specialist.
Thanks.
This isn't over yet. We still have a man deep in the wire. Grab a buggy and help him out. Kid's name is Dalton, and he's pretty spooked.
What spooked him?
Guess you're gonna find out.
I could technically get out and help them, but I'm a pacifist. I think my ammo's fine. Let's go find the kid. Ah, right, you do have skills though. Okay, I think that worked pretty well.
Thank God you're here. The place is infested with those dogs. I had to slip in here and try and lose them. You gotta help me. I can't leave till I DF a signal, and I got Viper Wolves everywhere. This mission's priority 1 from Commander Falco. It's to track Navi activity or something. I can't get it working.
Calm down. What do you need?
I need a signal, and I ain't never done this stuff before.
All right. Can you make it back to base okay? I'll lock the signal for you.
For real? Oh man, you're saving my ass. You gotta head a couple of mics northeast. That's the spot.
So, as you see, the Marine campaign is so satisfying and so interesting. It's not boring at all.
I'll need these.
And he won't need this. This is why I trust my teammates, because I know they will handle this. At least they're gonna handle this better than me gonna handle my driving, but you know, it's gonna be fine.
Foxtrot 1 is inbound. Ground crew, stand by.
Kendra moved to the forward base. Grab one of the gators and head upriver to meet her.
Thank you.
Come on. I must say, they did actually try with the visual stuff in this game. At least for 2009, this looked awesome. And on the other side, the requirements for it to be run wasn't actually that high. People could actually play and enjoy this. But they never did. It was a very quick cash grab. You know, same as with the Deadpool game, Wolverine game, Wanted game. I mean, all the games that requires you to watch the movie and then you want to play the game. In case they will just make one for you.
Kensington just radioed. He was pretty impressed with you back there. And nothing impresses that guy. You're pretty good in a firefight. I need you to check in with Dalton. We've got even more problems along the fence line.
Dalton. Wasn't he the guy stuck in the wire?
That's him. Get to the fence. See what's going down.
Okay, so since this is taking a bit long, I'm gonna just run through, get some Navi gameplay so you can see how it looks. See you in a bit. And as promised, here we are, just a couple missions later on, we finally get the avatar. Now you can see what this game is all about. I'm blue, but I'm blue. Whatever the song was. I forgot. I'm a bit bigger than a human. At least I get the skill, right? And yes, we do have a gun.
That never fails to creep me out.
Damn, you're tiny.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, head over to meet Dr. Harper and his Avatar team. Harper's the chief of the Avatar program out here. He's a smart guy. You'll like him.
Oh, looks like we don't have any of them opened yet. So I guess we'll have to do that. Or we can just run.
That's where you're going, Grunt.
So we do have a couple abilities, and the longer you play, the more stuff you will unlock, which is actually kind of cool when you look at it. However, some of those things will leave you kind of wishing for more. Okay, I see. And you know what that means, right?
Dr. Harper, I presume.
You must be Ryder. Let's get you up to speed.
Straight to it, huh?
My apologies. It's been one of those days. I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Or the worst of enemies.
I'm not here to make enemies.
Then we'll get along just fine. Now, please, go and assist my associates.
You, listen, noob. I need you to grab me some flora samples. You ain't afraid of a few carnivorous plants, are you?
What's a deadly flower among friends?
We aren't friends, and you need to learn quick. No one in the RDA is your friend. Figure that out, and you might survive on this rock.
All right, then.
Just grab me samples of a chalice and a scorpion thistle, and we won't have any problems.
Watch your fire, moron.
You've done well, Ryder. I had my doubts, but you seem to have a good head on you.
Thanks.
I am Tangella. I have expected you. Today you must help clean infected herds. Sky people bring disease to our beasts.
Where'd you learn English?
Rene Harper has taught us your words for many summers. He is good. He says you help. Go.
And just like that, you start working your way up in a hierarchy, getting some weapons and stuff like that. So let's quickly clean up this herd and we'll see how we get on from there.
Locked on. Airstrike in. Clear back. Out.
Ryder, come in. You better go see Falco.
Of course, because he almost just blew us sky high. Which is what Falco usually does with avatars, to be honest, but you know, seems to be a nice guy. Either way, so as you see, so this game is not exactly bad, it's kind of like very simple. At the same time, you know, once you get used to it, it becomes quite repetitive, but to be fair, every time you get a new ability or new weapon, you can actually swap them out, test them. And it's actually pretty nice in the long run. But I wouldn't say that, you know, this is like the best game ever, so...
Get your butt to the chopper pad. I want that mold.
Roger! Commander Falco, what are you doing here?
Plans have changed, kid. I need you to follow Tangella. We've just learned he's the link to the mole, and I need that mole right now.
What the hell's going on?
I'm shutting down the Na'vi once and for all. The only loose end is that mole. Follow Tangella, and he'll lead you straight to him.
Well, why do I think that mole will be Dan Harper? For no apparent reason, obviously. However, as I said, this is basically what this game is like, so... Let's see where we end up here. Just your regular follow the thing. So why not? we're gonna switch sides, start fighting the Marines, and then we're gonna talk or switch between the campaigns back and forth. So I don't know, I hope you guys enjoyed this, or if this catches your eye. This game actually should be available on Ubisoft Store if you look for it, because it is made by Ubisoft. It does not require Uplay or any DRMs. I mean, we're talking about 2009. Ubisoft was pretty much not asking for those things back then. There is an activation that you need to do, which is hardware ID versus your key, but that's a small price to pay.
Commander Falco.
What do you got, kid?
It's Dr. Harper. I can see him right behind Tangela.
Son of a bitch, Harper. All right, we're loading a Scorpion now. Get down there, and don't let Harper get away.
And he got away.
It's you. You're the mole.
Is that what you're here for? Find the mole. Well, you did it. I'm the mole. Great work, Ryder. I smell promotion in the air.
Do you realize what you're doing?
Think about what you're doing. Any of this look familiar?
Wait, that's...
Yeah, that's where the Na'vi used to live. Before you stepped in.
Me? I didn't do this.
Everyone's hearing about it. The new SIG-Spec locked the target. What the hell did you think you were doing?
They told me it was... Oh, God.
They used you, Ryder. Falco and the RDA are finished. It's just a matter of time. I've joined with the Na'vi.
Give it up, Harper. Don't make this messy.
The Na'vi could use you. It's now or never. We're two avatars against these guys. We can take them. Let's do it right now. Right now!
Time's up! Ryder, I order you to shoot Harper.
Oh, the moment of choice.
Two avatars. We can take out these troops.
Fair point. That's how you do it.
Go! Go! This ain't over, Ryder! Not by a long shot!
Yeah, just unplug my pod.
Go now. Grab your dire horse.
So yeah, well, this is it. It took a bit longer than I expected, but I just wanted to show you the depth of the game, so to say. So yeah, I really hope this kind of gave you the indication about this game in general.
RDA doesn't do anything piecemeal.
Oh, come on.
Just a taste of the fury to come.
Those long-range missiles will fry this whole sector. Your new friends got anything better than bows and arrows?
They defend their homeland. Those are the only weapons they need.
Great. Good choice, Ryder. Always backing the underdog.
We look amazing. So, we can hit. And then we can use the spear, and then we can use the bow. So, as you can see, there's plenty of gameplay things available for the avatars, to be honest, and I must say it's not exactly boring. There are some cool features you will get: more health, better armor, better weapons. So yeah, if you want to jump in and enjoy this avatar so you can appreciate the new one, go ahead. If not, well, at least you've seen it here. So again, as always, guys, thanks for watching, stay classy, and I'll see you next time.